everybody, welcome back to part 2 of my Stranger Things tutorial, how to build the Hawkins Community Pool. Today we're going to be finishing off the actual pool itself and marking out the rest of the kind of the beach looking layout of the pool. So I'll just show you what it looks like, what it should look like over here. So we're going to be making all this awesome furniture as well as the awesome pool itself, and then obviously finishing up the building as well, because this looks pretty good at the moment. We just need to kind of add a little few details around, like these triple hooks, which I almost forgot. So let's just go and plonk these down right now. So one there, oops, no, one there, one there, and one there. Nice. Okay, so first thing you want to do, grab your cut sandstone, and we're going to go along this area now and fill this up. And this can be filled up all the way around the pool until we get to that right side over there, because I did make a mistake in part 1's tutorial, which I only just noticed that I did do. So that does suck a little bit, but we'll definitely repair it in this tutorial. So stay tuned until the end. Definitely pause the video if you get stuck at any point, and definitely ask me any questions about the tutorial in the questions down below. Interesting. In the comments down below if you have any questions about the build. So what we're going to need to do, guys, to make sure we have enough space around this side of the pool, we're going to need to go to basically this kind of turn in here, and we're going to need to count up this to make it sure it's the right amount of blocks. So basically on this kind of first turn in, there's like a block there, so we need to just go and check where this goes in. So this one here, 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, and 9. Okay, so definitely we don't have that much at the moment, so we need to definitely sort that out. So 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9. Just like so, and obviously we can make this corner, make an actual corner now like that. And technically that should be the right amount of blocks going around the corner. Just like this. Hopefully. So if you want to just extend this now to make it look the same all the way around. And obviously this side we're going to keep the same corner there, so this goes in by 1, well, like it goes in by 1, then it goes in by 2, then it goes in by 2 again. We'll have to do that again on this corner, but obviously a little bit like further out instead of further in. So as we get to the same bit, go in by 1, then we go in by 2, then we go in by 2 again to build it up to this corner up here. Like this. Just checking my mic is down. That would be very, very bad if I just filmed this tutorial without the mic down. Like that. It's great. Fill this all the way along now, just so you have a nice big space to build all your furniture, as well as that fence that goes at the back of this community pool as well. So that looks pretty cool. Oops. Oh no. Bedrock edition of Minecraft sometimes can be a little bit iffy when you're trying to fill in big spaces of blocks, so there we are. Right, this is looking good now. So this corner looks a little bit chubby, so I might have to just go and check out this, make sure it's not too big. If it is too big, it doesn't really matter. The amount of space you have on the outskirts is not going to matter too much. It's the space in the pool. You definitely want the pool to be almost like a medium shape instead of like massive, because otherwise you could turn out like the ocean. And you do not want an ocean, trust me. When I was trying to plan this out, it was going a little bit awkward in some sections. So we're going to fill this entire section in now. The pool we will come back to later. That's kind of like the last step, just so we have enough space. Well, second to last step, because obviously the furniture is going to be the last one. Fill this nice and in like this. Yay. Okay, nice one. So the pool is obviously this shape, so that's great. So you should have, let's just go over this one more time just so you guys know. So 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10. Then it goes in by 2, then it goes down by 4, then down by 2, and then along a lot, and then it goes 1, 2, 3, and then it goes across. Then it goes 1, 2, 3, 4 this side. Did I count? Yeah, I count. Oh no, wait a second. I'm just looking at my pool. It looks a little bit awkward now. I think I may have done it wrong. Just make sure this lines up. Yeah, that maybe I just need to cut off that corner because I extended it out. Maybe that's what it was. Yeah, that looks better now. Okay, there we go. Phew, I'm glad I checked that because that would have been a bit of a pickle. Yeah. So let's grab our iron bars. At the moment, let's go make this kind of exterior shape so we can make up this place look nice and safe. So you just want to bring your iron bars, connect up to the blue building at the back there, the kind of changing rooms, and you want to make this go all the way along on the outskirts of your pool and the pool side. And this goes 2 blocks high, by the way, guys, just so you can make a nice perimeter around the place. So when it's not, you know, when it's closing time for the pool, trespassers won't be able to get in. So maybe like demi-dogs and stuff, you know, they won't be able to go for a bath. Who knows? They should totally make like a mini-series with the demi-dogs in. That would be hilarious. So that's good. This side. Over here. Nice one over here. And then this side, and then we're going to build this along as well. Connect it right up to the building. And there we go, nice one. It looks like a little bit of a prison at the moment, but when you've got all the different colours in there with the parasols and stuff like that, it doesn't actually look that bad. It's pretty cool. So what we're going to do next is we're going to grab our cut sandstone slab and we're going to make this pool shape now. So we need to kind of cut out this shape. We need to go from this corner all the way along to the opposite corner over there. So let's do that right now. So here, kind of cut into this gap, and then we're going to go along to the other corner, do the exact same. Oops, not destroying that block. Like so. I think this pool is a little bit fatter than my original, but I always do make a mistake when I build a tutorial. I try and make it as accurate as possible, but because I built from my head without any like videos or anything, and I literally just have to look back at it and do it, it's, yeah, sometimes I might need to come up with a new system, I think. Sometimes. Never mind. Right, so 2 blocks now. Along where the corners are we just built is where we're going to put the steps. So we can kind of mark out where the steps are going to be, like this. And then there's like 2 blocks that go up like that. Like so. And then in this gap here, we're just going to cut that sandstone out, and then cut that one out to make it a block, and then go down. So cut that one out, build a block, and cut that bottom one out, and then we can stick obviously some sandstone in these gaps as well. Like that. We might have to come back and change that afterwards. I'm not sure just yet how it will go, but I think it's not too bad. Nah, that's great. 2 blocks, then it goes down, and then there's actually, yeah, that's fine. Okay, cool. So along here, obviously we need to build this exact same. So as you get to this 2 block shape, on the 4 is where you actually build your thing. So let's do that. So just here we need to go along, and then here is where we kind of make the, oh no, this is not just yet. Here is where we need to make the stairs. Like this, that goes in, just a block there, and then we go down and build 2 blocks just like so. It might be best to actually cut out the entire pool first of all before you build these sections, but I decided to do it this way for some odd reason. There we go. So we build up this side. This is obviously where the step's going to go, so we can build that in now. So this, like this. Oops. There we go. That looks cool. So, is this right? Yeah. Okay. I was kind of looking at it from the wrong angle. It did make it look a bit strange to me. I was like, oh no, what have I done? But it looks great. It's cool. And then we just go along with that one. I should mention on these corners, guys, you might want to connect up the slab just to make it look like it connects up to the fence there, like on the opposite side. It's not urgent, but if you want to do it, it looks pretty cool. Make sure all these slabs have a little corner block as well, just to make it look cool. And then we're going to actually cut out this entire grass section now, so we don't have to keep edging it out every time we fill it over. So let's just destroy the entire grass, and then I'll see you in a second. Okay, so once you have kind of an empty looking pool with a little bit of mud at the bottom, you can just, I'm going to refer back to my other one quickly. We need to make the second layer now. So where these blocks are, we're going to go along with the blocks as well. Nice and simple. So we just go along with our blocks. All the way along. Not connecting up. Actually, no connecting up there. That's fine. All the way along again. Connect up to this side. Fill it over. Go at that side. Go along. Like this, and then along with this, connect it up. Oh, not this side though. Like that, and then once you have this, you just want to obviously don't forget to fill in this shape, because so now you've done your blocks all the way around, guys. You can actually grab yourself your slab and do the exact same again with your slabs this time. Obviously leaving a gap between each one for the stairs there. You can also leave a gap with the blocks, which you didn't see until now, so that's my bad. The slabs is the only one you kind of connect up, so the bricks, I was gonna say, no, the blocks are kind of like just edged off like this, so that they're not connected as they go around corners. So that is a little bit awkward, but good job we notice it now then later on in the build, guys, otherwise that'll get a little bit confusing. So slabs next. Slabs is kind of the second to last here, and then it's actually the floor of the build, so obviously we want to leave that one open. So slab this along now, just so there's like a little kind of slab width depth. Width depth, that sounds such a like a weird word, doesn't it? Width depth. Almost sounds like a gangster sort of word. Width. I don't know what I'm on today, but I'm a bit insane. No, I haven't had any coffee today. I was gonna say, did I have any coffee? No. No, I haven't had any. I haven't had a cup of tea either, so it's not cup of teas. Who knows? It may have been donuts. I don't know. I didn't eat any donuts, unless I did, but I don't remember. But I don't think so. Anyway, back to the actual build. So as you can see here, we are great to actually fill in the floor now, which is awesome. We're gonna have a pool, guys. Pool party. If you like crazy tutorials and things, this is probably the channel for you. So definitely please consider subscribing. That'd be awesome. I do end up making a mistake in every single one of my tutorials, I'm not going to lie. I do correct it for the end, and there is hopefully, well, there normally is a pretty good result, but yeah, there's always seems to be like a pressure sort of mistake I always make. Not as any pressures making YouTube videos, it's just like pressure making a tutorial perfect. I always like look up to people like TSMC and things like that, and like people like Magma, and you know, all the great Minecraft tutorial people basically, and then when I do a tutorial myself, try and make it as good as possible. The thumbnail looks amazing, mostly thanks to Samsungian, and then I actually fail when I'm building, so oh my gosh. But like I said, we do get there in the end, and it does look pretty cool in the end. It's just like kind of getting to the end project. The end step is kind of the hardest part, I guess. Come on, grass. Oh, I know. Right, this can all be filled up, remember guys, with just your normal blocks, so that is nice and simple. You don't have to make like little curves and stuff like that this time. It is literally just going to get all filled up with your lovely cut sandstone. You could even just use normal sandstone for this, even just sand. Unless, you know, you wanted to make this nice and accurate so it looks a bit like a proper swimming pool with a glazed sort of tiled flooring. Obviously use your sandstone, but if you wanted to make this look like a beach sort of pool, you know, based off of Hawkins Community Pool, then yeah, just use sand. Get sandy feet. I love the beach. I haven't been in ages because the weather in Britain is just not beach worthy. I just think we have beaches just for their for show. I do live like an hour away, well, not even an hour, like half an hour away from a beach, but yeah, it's one of those where you kind of only go to the beach because you want fish and chips or a very nice ice cream or something like that, you know what I mean? It's not really a beach for swimming at. Australian beaches, however, they are amazing. been to Australia 3 times, and oh my gosh, every time swimming was like the coolest thing. So cool. Okay, so as I kept doing this before and I just keep failing at it, we're going to actually make these lights on the ceiling here now. So we're going to fill in the ceiling first of all with our light blue concrete all the way along, basically up to this point, and then here we're going to actually stick in some lanterns, so not into the actual changing cubicles, just kind of going along this corridor like this, like that. That's cool. And then obviously fill this around now with your light blue concrete, just to make the roof nice and symmetrical. Not symmetrical even, just like, you know, the same block. You don't want like many materials up here, just because if you're looking at this from above or on a map, it will look very weird, and you don't want that to look weird. That's mostly why I never build my face in Minecraft, because if you look at it on a map, it would look so weird. Not, it would look weird in any way, but you know what I mean. Oh my gosh. Okay, so that's cool. Obviously trapdoors above the sea lanterns, because we don't want the light to show through the bottom, and there we go. Come on, Bedrock Minecraft. Be fast. There we go. Don't forget to pause the video at any point if I do go too quick though, guys. Please definitely remember that, because I always feel like I do go quite fast in my tutorials, and I definitely don't want to put anyone off because I'm super quick at building. Mostly because I do this a lot, and it's just like one of those things that kind of, I think once you have it down, you've got it, definitely. It's such a fun thing. It's a calming mechanism as well, I think. Like, it's such a calm thing to do. You know what, today I just fancy doing a bit of Minecraft building, you know, it's just like one of those things. So to build your air conditioning units, guys, you want to make like a 2x3 shape, like this. You want to also grab yourself some ladder, as well as some stone buttons, some normal train track, and of course the iron trapdoors you should already have in our inventory. We're going to make a circle up here with the train tracks, 2 iron trapdoors, ladders on either end of the air conditioning unit, and then just buttons along the sides, like so. You can kind of scatter these about the place. I'm going to stick another one just down here on its side. Train tracks, ladders, trapdoors, buttons, and there we go. Okay, so the building is actually complete now. That looks really cool. We've finished the building completely, apart from the Coke machine and the bins, which you might just do now, whilst I remember to do that. So, Coke machine is going to be my favourite part of this build. Like this, shulker blocks. We're also going to need a nether brick slab, a sign, some red carpet, some cauldrons, upside down smooth quartz stairs, and some smooth quartz slabs. Of course, you have to make this upside down. You can't grab that in the inventory. That would be quite funny though. They made a block called upside down block. Oh my gosh! Right. Okay. So shulker blocks go kind of facing upwards like so. I think we do make this on the pillar. I don't remember. Is it on the pillar? Yes, it is. Okay, nice. And there's a bin just next to it, just so that if anyone takes their can, you know, and throws it away, they can actually stick it in the bin. So sign up here, just second row down, put soda, and then a full stop just after that A, just like so, just to make it a little bit more detail. Item frame, and then a nether brick slab on there. And that looks great as a little soda machine. It's kind of cute. It's kind of derpy. It's a little bit cool. So upside down stair like that. For this bench over here. And then you want to leave a gap in between the benches. Stick another one just here. And then over here, you don't have to copy me any way through this kind of furnishing element of the build. You can just kind of go a bit wild with this. I'm going to build a little table over here, like so. I'm just going to grab myself those blocks again, because I do need them. But I just want to clear the rest of my stuff out of my inventory, because I do need some oak fence. I also need some... where are you walls? There you are. Some light blue wall. No, some blue wall even, sorry. And some red wall, because we need to build a lifeguard kind of station. So this is going to go up by... put the table in first. By 2 blocks, and then we're going to build this little parasol just here. Only 4 blocks, this one. Like that. That doesn't look too bad. Over here, a couple of sun loungers, so just going along by stair and slab, 4 4 sun lounges like so. Fence up the top here, 3 high, so we can build this cool looking shape around the place. Oops. Like that. And then obviously around the top here, we just go along by 4. If you want to add a point on the top, feel free, but I'm going to leave mine like too high like that. It looks cool. Might just block out that box so we can stick the... There we go, so it looks like it's going into the thing. That's cool. Okay, over here we're going to put some more tables, so a few more tables dotted about the place. This one can have the parasol kind of down. Like this. Another table over here, maybe this one can be like a double table. Like this. Actually, maybe not, because I want to add a parasol again. I like the parasols a lot, they look really cool. Obviously, how many sun lounges and furniture you want in this build, you can put as much as you like. It looks really cool with any amount. I've tried this multiple times to kind of build it the best way I could, and it looks really, really cool however many you build, because this is a busy community pool, so build whatever you like. So a couple more sun lounges, maybe dot these around the place a little bit. So obviously we need to build these 4 sun lounges back here, so not as close to the back as we need to, because we're going to put these benches in as well for the back section. So like that, and then we're going to stick 2 like that, upside down, oops, like, no, like so. And then obviously cauldron, just as dot some bins about the place, we'll stick 1 there. We'll also stick 1 kind of in this corner around here, so just there, another one just there, just 1 there. Over here we can put ourselves, obviously Billy needs his chair, so we need to go and grab some iron bars. We also need to grab some birch trapdoors, as well as this iron trapdoor on the bottom. Now this parasol goes up the 4 blocks, so 1, 2, 3, 4, and then it goes up a 5th to build the seat, and this goes literally in line with this soda machine, which is actually really, really cool. So we're going to do that now. So in line with the Coke machine, we go from there, 1, and then go along, and then what we do is kind of 1 back from the actual pool, we go up to like this, and then we stick a trapdoor kind of there, and then we stick, well actually no, not there, sorry, just above like that, and then we go shift click. Well, we need to actually climb this. There we go, shift click. Might want to stick a block back here just so you can make it easier for yourself, and then you're going to stick another one just there to make that seat. Cool. Okay, and back here, 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, we're going to stick ourselves this parasol up in here, like so, and this goes along to this shape, just like so. Hey, that looks great. If anyone can figure out a way to connect that up, by the way, let me know in the comments down below. That'd be amazing. I was trying to connect it up myself, but I didn't get very far with it, to be honest. It was starting to look a little bit strange, so I kind of just left it the way that it was, and it doesn't look too bad, to be fair. I kind of like it. It's not too shabby. So over here, a couple more tables. Might just move the bin along a little bit and stick another sun lounger in this gap. Maybe for like a, you know, someone who's a little bit lonely but wants to go to the pool. I don't know. Actually, I might do like a double table, or even a bench back here. Just a lovely bench, chilling. Nah, that looks a bit cramped in there, so might just have to change this up a little bit. Okay, so move this table back to this section over here, like that, and then another table in this corner over here. This can only have like 3 chairs, say, because you don't want to leave too much of a gap. That's cool. And then, yeah, that looks pretty awesome. Obviously, these sun lounges over here, so make sure you have 4, and then 3 looks high, and then obviously you want to build your blue parasol over here. So just going to grab that one just like so. 1, 2, 3 for all corners of the build, and then up, and then do this 4 shape up here like that. That's awesome. Okay, that is basically it, I think. Yeah, alright, nice one. So now the last step, of course, is to actually fill in the water for the pool. So to do that, Unfortunately, we can't pick block, which I always forget that you can't do that. So this time I'm not going to forget. I'm actually going to grab myself a water bucket like this, and we're going to go pop on over to our pool and just fill this up, making sure we have every single slab covered with water. So all the way along these slabs here, bottom layer first, and then we'll work our way up, just so this place doesn't look like a bit of a ripple effect, and then we don't miss out any blocks either. So second layer now, you can go in between the iron bars, which is incredible, really awesome. Now I'm so glad they added that. So second layer, of course, like this. And then we'll do the next layer going up. So top layer, finish this off, make sure you get the step like this, and obviously this section, step, and then around the corner, just like so. Get the other step, and there we go. There we go. One last thing I forgot to add to the build, guys, which I'm so sorry about, is we need to add the actual sign up here. So this just stretches along the door frame up here. So we literally go just a gap in between these arches. So literally this gap here and this gap here. We make this sign that goes 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. And we do the exact same on the opposite side. So 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. And this just stretch along the door frame like so. Yeah, nice one. Okay, that is everything, guys. Thank you so much for watching this Wheelassassin video. I really hope you've enjoyed it. Definitely smash a like if you have. That'd be awesome. And if you want to stay tuned for more Stranger Things builds as well as normal tutorials, definitely subscribe. That'd be amazing. Thank you so much, everyone. Have an excellent day, and I'll see you at the next Wheelassassin tutorial. Goodbye for now.